What's up guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle here for you guys today. This one is against my boy Santino, so I'll link his Twitter in the description, make sure you check him out. Pokebank is finally out, so this is a team I've wanted to use for quite a while now that Shofu sent me over quite a while back. Except I had to use Tapu Bulu instead of Mega Lopunny, so it's whatever, it's okay. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So, he leads off with his Greninja. I'm not too sure as to why, I really don't know, but it's whatever, it honestly is. I lead off with my Versace the Jirachi because this is a lead mon. It's got Stealth Rocks on it, so it's a good play. He goes for Ice Beam. I'm not actually too sure as to why he done this, but it's whatever. I mean, as you're gonna see, it clearly works out from here, considering he gets the damn freeze on me. Turn 1, 10% chance is happening. I was super annoyed. So I'm frozen. I don't get my move off, which is a really bad time for me. Get my leftovers recovery, which is okay, I guess. But it's not a fun time at the moment. It's looking really bad for me. And as you guys will see now, he actually switches out just because there's not actually much he can do. That let me know that he was definitely choiced. So he goes out to his Tapu Bulu here, which is the cleanest nickname for this thing. And he gets the Psychic Terrain up. I kind of had a feeling he was switched, so I didn't go for my Stealth Rock, so I went for an Iron Head. I thought out, I get my Iron Head off, and I actually land it on this thing. So it's a Fairy type, it takes a lot of damage from that. So clean 90-ish%, and I get my leftovers recovery, which is good. So that was a really good play on my part. I was really proud of that. So nearly at full health, he's nearly a mon down, and here I kind of had the idea in mind that he was Life Orbed. So he gets his attack off on me. He goes for Shadow Ball, which does a clean 50 or so %, and he actually takes himself out to the Life Orb recoil. So what I done with that in mind was I actually went for Stealth Rocks, hoping that he was Life Orbed, hoping that he would take himself out. And that happens to be the case. Quick side note, Jirachi with the Psychic Terrain in the back on like Citro with no outlines looks amazing. So yeah, he's now a mon down, I'm still 6 up, so it's peachy for me. He goes out to his Palisand, don't know why this thing's called Catch Up, but this is a bad matchup for me because he could either go for like Earth Power or Shadow Ball and get an easy knockout on me. So I knew I outspeed, so I had to go for the U-turn just to get Jirachi out of there because I need this thing. So get the U-turn off, literally do no damage to this thing, like at all, and I switch back out. So I knew here that my Rotom Wash would be able to live any hit this thing wanted to throw at me, so I switch out to it. He goes for a Shadow Ball, and this does, like, as you guys will see, this actually does a decent amount to me, considering I am actually like a specially defensive Rotom Wash. So it does a decent amount to me, and I live it really well. I get my leftovers recovery, which is nice. He gets his leftovers recovery as well, so that lets me know he is actually leftovers. Now here, I could have either gone for the Will-O-Wisp or the Hydro Pump, but I think he was kind of predicting me to go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is why he didn't switch out, which didn't actually work out for him. So I get the Hydro Pump off, I land it, and I managed to knock out his Palisand, which is great for me. But I kicked over your Sandcastle, that thing got washed up by the shore. Get that thing out of here. So, more leftovers recovery for me, it's great. And now he switched out to a Sneasel. So this is definitely his Mega, there's no reason why it wouldn't be. Turn 1, as you'll see, he actually just Mega Evolves, and yeah. So he gets his Mega Caesar up, and this thing is scary. Mega Caesar is always a threat. And my best play here was to definitely just go for the Will-O-Wisp and try burn this thing. So I do that, and I actually land it, which is great for me, because that cuts his attack completely in half and puts me at a way better standing than I should be. He actually goes for the Sword Dance now, which puts him back at neutral, so not really a useless turn considering he is burned and will be taking residual damage, so still more in my favour, he's just at neutral. So I get more leftovers recovery, which is always great, and from here I didn't want to Hydro Pump just in case I missed and he got an attack off on me, and I think the best play for me here to do was to just straight up Volt Switch, so I get damage off anyway and I manage to switch out into something, so that's exactly what I do. Go for this Volt Switch, and it does a decent amount, as you guys will see. So switch out and I go into my Landorus. So I done this purely because the Intimidate will put him at -1, which is basically way better for me. So he's at -1 attack and he's burned, so it definitely plays in my favour. He goes out for a Bug Bite, and this does virtually nothing to my Landorus considering it's like resisted as well as him being at -1. So that's just a fun time for me really with the Cecil being burned. I mean, when a Cecil got burned, that was basically this thing being useless. So he switches out, there's not really much he can do with that thing, and he goes out to his Staraptor. So he gets a lot of damage off from the Stealth Rocks purely because he is a flying type. As everyone knows, his bird is wings. And I go for the knockoff, and this is important because I don't actually knock off an item, so I knew this thing was probably like a Z-move user. So I go for the knockoff again because I am Scarfed, and I managed to take this thing out. So that's another huge threat completely gone. Staraptor can actually do a lot of damage. He now goes out to his Greninja. Now I don't know if this thing is either Specs or Scarf, so the safest play for me here was like to just get out and not really try to keep my Landorus in. I don't want to take an Ice Beam, I don't want this thing to die. So I switch out to my specially defensive Rotom Wash, knowing that this thing could easily live any hit. He actually now goes for the Hydro Pump and he lands it, so judging by how much damage it's done, because it gets me down to just nearly half, so judging by that I knew he was Specs, because as I said, I'm especially defensive Rotom, that's resisted, so I have no doubt in my mind that he's definitely Choice Specs. So I knew my best play here would be to just Volt Switch out. He goes for another Hydro Pump and he actually lands it, and this does a lot. It gets me in the red, and that's worrying. So I Volt Switch out and I do a lot of damage to this thing. Obviously it's super effective move, it is Stab. Get him down into the red as well, peachy time for me. I switch back out. Knowing that he's definitely Specs, I go back out into my Landorus. Get the Intimidate off as well, it doesn't really mean anything though, because obviously he's a special attacker. And now I know for a fact I can just easily take this thing out with a knockoff. It's not going to be an issue. So that's exactly what I do. As I said, I'm Choice Scarf. I know for a fact I outspeed. Knockoff will just easily body this thing. So now he is another one down. It's definitely working out my favour. It's a fun time. And he still hasn't taken a mon off of me. And as you saw there, he took off the Choice Specs. So yep, there's a Victini. And this thing takes a lot of damage off from the Stealth Rocks because obviously it is a fire type. And as I said, I'm Scarfed into knockoff. Best thing I could have done anyway, so go for the knockoff, and I body that thing. Victini does absolutely nothing, it just dies. So as I said, fun time for me yet again. Knock off the Choice Band, and he now goes out into his last one, which is his Mega Caesar, which is burned. So he's at -2 attack now, obviously no Swords Dances up, and not really much he can do here besides just go for a Bullet Punch, try to get any damage off, I guess. So that's exactly what he does. He goes out for the Bullet Punch, does nothing. I go for the knockoff, and Caesar's pretty bulky in the physical defense, so he manages to obviously live a hit. And that turn's just going to replay itself, really. He takes burn damage, and yeah, turn's just going to go again. He goes out for the Bullet Punch again, hoping just get any damage off he can, really. And I live it really, really well, because obviously I am a Landorus, and just go for the knockoff, and I get the kill. So that's going to be his Caesar down. That is going to be the game. It was a nice 6-0 for me. I didn't actually expect it to happen like that, but yeah, good game to my boy Santino. Let me know what you guys actually think about these battles. Let me know if you guys want me to do more. If you guys want to actually battle me, just feel free to tweet me, and I'll be sure to reply and hopefully battle you guys. If you want, also tweet me a team with a paste bin link, and I'll be sure to check it out. If it looks fun, I'll probably even use it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the other good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.